So it's up day 2 and I've already fucked up. I did. So today's like a normal kind of non-24-hour fasting day, and my plan on these days, and what I usually do, is I do kind of a short little intermittent fasting right up until about 1 p.m. or so. Didn't happen today. Back in December around Christmas, my mom sent me a Christmas package, and like, there's a bunch of random things you kind of just can't get in Korea it's the stove, sorry about that I kind of just can't get here, and one of them is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. And so she sent me a bunch of those, and I had a couple of them left in my desk this morning, and I kind of ate them for breakfast. Fuck. That's okay though, because I'm gonna fix the problem. So, like, I was gonna have some sweet potatoes at lunch, so I'll probably just cut those out so that it ends up fixing my macros. Obviously, like, sweet potatoes are a better carb source than fucking Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, but that's okay. So, yeah, right now for lunch, I'm kind of just having some yogurt and some more coffee. The chocolate was like 600 or 700 calories. The yogurt's like 100, maybe 150. And then, yeah, I'm gonna have a chicken salad later in the afternoon, and that'll be that. And then tonight I'm back at the gym for the first time since, when was the last time I worked out? Late December. Yeah, like right around Christmas. So it'll be the first workout back. It'll be interesting to see how I do, see how much strength I lost. So yeah. Yeah, I figured, excuse me, I'd give you a little tour of the gym that well, it's the only gym in my area, so this is pretty much it. Yeah. So I've talked about in other blog posts how I pretty much have to work out at this gym, and yeah, that's it. Pretty bad, right? The story is, I mean, I work on an island. There's about, I think the population's maybe 5,000 people. And this is the only gym. And it was funny because I got here in August. I got here kind of mid to late August. And when I first came here, I didn't actually know that this gym existed. I was coming in fully expecting that there was not going to be a gym here. And so for the first little bit, I kind of just made do with free weights. At the school I teach that, there's like there's a chin-up bar and a dip bar. So I kind of figured I had to make do with that. Then about mid-October, I found this place, just by accident. And it's so funny how your perception changes. Like, I mean, like, look at this. I mean, this is a fucking shithole. It like doesn't have you know, some of the equipment that I would like, but like when you've gone like a month and a half with no gym and you've just been using a chin-up bar and a dip bar, and you find something like this, it's like finding a pot of gold. Yeah, kind of funny how that works. Okay, I'm pulling up my last bench workout from late December. December 22nd. So it's been like a while. It's been a while. Last one I was hitting 5x5. It was 65 pounds pretty much for all those sets. So I just did a warm-up set. No, sorry, not 65 pounds. 65 kilos. 65 kilos. Not a total pussy. What's that? 65 kilos in pounds. Let's do the math real quick. 65 kilos in pounds. 100 and... It's gotta be more than that. 143 pounds. No, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, 143 pounds. So Yeah. Okay, I just did a warm-up set and it felt really heavy, so see how this goes. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, that felt pretty heavy. God, so bad. Never take a month off the gym. Okay, so I'm doing my usual 3 minutes of rest, and then I'll crack back into the next set. My God, that feels bananas heavy. Holy shit. Oh. Never take a month off. Fuck me. Okay, I gotta go down and weight next set. So one of the things I wanted to talk about for a while on my blog and on my site and on this channel is genetics and kind of the role that genetics play and why I think that it kind of gets used as a big fat excuse. So when it comes to genetics, I think for fat loss, it's largely an excuse. If you were to look at me, well, I put the pictures on my blog, you've seen it. If you were to look at me when I was a teenager, and if you were to look at kind of the rest of my family, you would kind of look at us and say, holy fuck, like there's no way these people are getting lean ever. And it's just, I mean, it's not true. I've lost the weight, my brother's lost the weight, my dad's lost the weight, my mom's lost the weight. And so I think if you're in that position where you are really, really overweight and you do find yourself using genetics as an excuse, like, what was the one when I was a kid? It's like, oh, I'm big boned. No, you don't do that. I mean, I think maybe in some rare cases you might not be able to get like super lean, but you can always lose weight. Okay, I just think it's a bullshit excuse. Yeah. So I'm doing kind of an abbreviated workout today. I usually do 5x5, but I think I'm only gonna do 3 sets for each exercise and then skip the 1-arm push-ups at the end. I kind of just want to ease myself back into it. I don't want to fuck anything up. I kind of felt my low back tweak a little bit on the bench press, but it should be okay. But I'm gonna take it easy this workout. Okay. What was I talking about? Genetics, okay. So yeah, I think that genetics, when it comes to fat loss, are mostly an excuse. There's probably some valid cases, but mostly it's probably an excuse. I think for muscle, that's kind of where genetics come into play. Like, I think it's like there's two different kind of extremes people go to. Either people seriously underestimate what's possible without drugs, and people seriously overestimate what's possible without drugs. So like, for example, people see like Brad Pitt in Fight Club, and they think, oh, he's on steroids. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? No, he's just got really low body fat and like a little bit of muscle. Like, he's the quintessential otter mode. But then again, people take a look at like The Rock now. Like, have you seen The Rock now? It's a fucking gorilla. And they look at that and they're like, oh, it's what? That's natural. Like, I can do that without drugs. And it's like, so people are kind of, I feel like people in the gym world are kind of bad at gauging what is and what isn't possible. And like, but then again, the other thing is that some people just have like fucking really good genetics. Like, I remember when I was in like elementary and junior high school, there was this one kid, and like, he was a year younger than me, but just as soon as he hit like 12 years old, he blew up. Like, this kid, he literally had like 7-8% body fat, and he had like the muscle development of like a 22-year-old like linebacker. Maybe not a linebacker, but like, you get my point. He had like the muscle development of a 22-year-old athlete. He was just a freak. Like, he was just a freak show. I remember one time I was at the beach with my family, and like, he was there with his friends, and my mom saw like this just jacked 12-year-old kid, and she was just like, Jesus Christ, like, what the hell? So yeah, I mean, there are people who are just naturally that jacked. I haven't seen that kid since high school, so I don't know what he looks like now, but he might just be a freak show. All right, that's it. I'm gonna cut the workout off there. Just need a week or so to ease myself back into it, and then by this time next week, I should be running back at full capacity. So yeah, if you're wondering, by the way, why I used a incline bench press, it's not that I like it, or sorry, not an incline bench press, a Smith machine for incline. It's not that I like it, I don't like it. It's just that there's no sort of free weight incline bench here. Well, like, I can't move the safety on that. I can't set that back. I can't set that bench back there to incline, and I can't kind of move the safety. I mean, the only thing I could do is I could do dumbbell incline, but the weights don't really go up enough for me to do that, and they're all kind of scattered, and like, they're really old dumbbells that like don't have the actual weight printed on them. So yeah, gotta use the Smith machine for now, but we focused? We're focused, good. Yeah, that is that. Cool. Okay, that is it. That's the end of my day. I had another, well,
The dinner you saw was actually like the Korean pancake, the kimchi pancake, which is delicious. And then I had a regular pancake for dessert. So that is it for the day. I'm gonna get this video uploaded, then I'm going to bed. So peace.